So, they confessed to this crime. So insurance released a bunch of people. Well, the military approval for the death penalty says the criminal act in the country, to the extent of a law employee, will be arrest or imprisonment. That's the furthest extent that the judicial judgment can have. Death penalty it's a different thing. It's not a judgment. It's something else. So they killed a bunch of children. The U.S. Marshals and justices, the Supreme Court sent the death penalty a bunch of children. Yeah, it was crazy. So anyways, because what the attorneys say, because actually the person that said that was the DOD, but he said it publicly, and he's so wrong. So they want to say, you're always a liar and you're always wrong, and that's why the opposite always happens. But then the DOD said it. I didn't say it. So the death penalty is an act, I guess. Act of death or something like that. But anyways, so the insurance releases a bunch of people, and the reason they released a bunch of people is to cover judgment. Because the criminal will try to tell them that they're following process or procedure backwards or something like that. And they'll run into like how the governor, he's the number one watch list on terrorism, and their first concern is to ensure that insurance has property attached to the crime. So the criminal goes to fraud and larceny the property, and the law says because evidence and proof is all property, everything brought in by the Homeland Security can actually be serial number traced through every court. It doesn't matter where the court is. Even if the court was had at a business. So the criminal tries comparing false property. And because civil case is property, they try theft and suit and then shell games and whatnot. So yeah, and then they do persons crime. One of the reason the military is in administrative court hearings.
You know what the fuck you was doing? You still ain't get your shit together. What you mean? My shit together?
Can I buy a single?
Yeah, you can buy some.
Appreciate it, thank you. Can I get a light also?
I ain't got a light.
Can I get a light from one now? Please? Thank you. Nice. Thank you. So one of the reason the military is showing up in administrative hearings is because during the factor of property and the presentation of evidence is the property of employment. When you get employed, you get a serial number or whatnot. And the judges and justices frauded the military's serial number, trying to throw them out of administrative hearings forever, continually in every case. So they found that as fact and evidence, so they're actually physically appearing in every single case that has an administrative hearing.